Hello again, and welcome to another episode of the Cobra Daytona Build. On this episode, I'm going to actually get the motor mounts. This is kind of bizarre. There's spacers that go in between the motor mounts that you need for, I think, both the Roadster and the Daytona Coupe. The problem is I didn't order the Cobra assembly kit. Didn't think I needed to. But as I was going through some of the stuff from the Roadster build a few years ago, I actually found those spacers. So it makes me wonder, did I not use them in the Roadster? I don't know. Kind of weird, but the motor went in, fit perfect, and sat right. So maybe I had to do two pairs? Though I'm not sure, but I'm going to use them on these. They're the right ones, so I can at least get these motor mounts bolted up. As I said, the next episode or another couple episodes, I'll show you the oil pan installation and inside some of the illuminator, which is kind of cool. So thanks again for watching. Hit subscribe, and we'll show you how to set up the motor mounts. So I had the motor mounts on here minus the spacers. So we're going to pull the motor mounts off. Okay. So these plates, as you can see right here, these plates are the ones that are going to get sandwiched in between here. Just spaces each side up 1/2 inch. Why, I don't know. I don't know why they can't change the mounts. I don't know. Must be a reason, maybe to be able to put in a different motor. I don't know. So the first thing I do is pull all these things off. You need to resave the bolts and the washers. I mean the nuts and the washers, sorry about that. And then these things come out. These can go in the trash heap. These new ones go into here. I just kind of tap them in to seat them. I'm not fighting them when I'm putting this thing together. There's the last one right here. Okay, and then this plate goes up into here. This plate goes into here. And this plate goes into you could put it either way. We'll go that way. Then we'll take this. And voila. And the same washers. Same nuts. And I guess you could put a little Loctite on this, but because these lock bolts are definitely, once you take a lock bolt off, with the nylon locking mechanism, you definitely you don't ruin it, but you make it so it doesn't work as well. So there you go. I couldn't find torque specs on these, so what I did is I just looked up, 3/8 inch bolts. They're not really even grade 5. They're just kind of nothing great. And I'm just going to torque them to like, 35 feet-pounds, give or take. Okay, so now this motor mount's ready to go back on using our metric bolts to go into the motor. So what we'll do is we'll put these bolts back on. We'll just kind of start them. noticed that. Could this thing go this way? Wow. Now I'm starting to get a little confused here. Because that one has to go that way. So what I'm doing here, I hope you can see this. I'm just going to barely get these things started. And they don't call for washers underneath these things. So I'm going to put some Loctite on this so these things don't come off. This one's here. That looks pretty good. Okay. So this way here, I know these bolts aren't backing out. And on the other side, almost dropped that down the exhaust port. That would have been a bad mojo there. And on the exhaust, or on the other side, on the passenger side, you actually have a ground strap that needs to go into here. So just so you're aware. That actually grounds to the mount on the chassis. This is going to be a short video, but you know what? I'm trying to show you guys all aspects of the build. I don't want to skip anything. I know I've skipped a few things where all of a sudden it's done. And you might see things done in this video, like you see the oil pan on here. Motor's upside down. Well, yeah, so hopefully I show these things in the right order, but sometimes I don't. So... you see, when I hit this with the impact, I'm not driving these bolts on. These things have to be torqued. So I just snug them up so I don't have to run with the torque wrench as far. So these ones get torqued to 50 feet-pounds. I need an extension on that one. We'll get a long extension. There we go. That makes life a little easier. There we go. Okay, so motor mount's ready to go. Nothing too exciting, but definitely didn't want to skip it. Well, that was a quick one. So I just wanted to show you how the motor mounts go together, just so you get an idea. As I said, I'm trying to detail this build the best as possible. So some videos might be shorter, some might be longer. That one was quick and simple, down and dirty. And this motor, once I get the pan gasket, which should be in Tuesday, which I could then drop this thing back in to make sure everything fits up, and we'll mock it up for one last time before we really install it once and for all. But we got a lot of other steps to do before we get to that point. So thanks again for watching, and please hit subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you.